good morning, guys. You know what? Be sure to sign on the dotted line before you say I do, or else it could cost you. I know, it doesn't sound that romantic, but attorney lawyer Clark Viviano says that prenups aren't just for the stars, but for, us regular Joes, too.
Just like we were talking about.
Yeah, good morning, Lori. Great to have you here.
Great to be here.
Okay, so a prenup. Okay, just going back to the beginning. When do you ask for it, and how do you ask for it?
You ask for it before you want to marry this person. You need to find out what they want. I mean, fair is fair. If you and I are dating, we need to bring up other topics other than we're madly in love. And I think love and money are two separate things, and I think they need to both be approached.
So basically you're saying, let's say you're in a dating relationship, you need to broach that topic before you would propose.
I would, because let's say I want you to sign a prenup, and what I'm basically going to do is have you sign a prenup that says you get absolutely nothing. Why would you marry me? You're basically saying you get to stay in my house until I'm done with you.
Yeah.
If it's fair, it's fair.
So because we were talking about this in the green room before, so you were saying depending on the kind of prenup somebody wants you to sign, that could be an indication of if you should even marry this person.
Absolutely. Because I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And like you were saying, we were talking about this. If you're going to be fair and you're saying, hey, I just want what's fair, I just want to make sure that if we get a divorce, I could take care of myself and I could do all these things, I think that's reasonable. If what the person is saying is, everything's mine, nothing is yours, then why are you marrying them?
Right. Okay, so that kind of can say a lot about the relationship.
Yes.
Typically, though, we think about celebrities, and we have some celebrity couples that we're going to chat about, because a lot of couples like Roseanne Barr didn't think she'd ever fall out of love with Tom Arnold, and boom, it cost her a pretty penny.
$50 million. And think about this. If they had a prenup, you can still be madly in love. If they just put on Jessica Simpson and Nick, that's a perfect example of a prenup. She had more money than he did, but he had more money than she did, and it reversed itself. If they had a prenup, no harm, no foul.
So he ended up walking away with a lot of money on that.
Lots of money.
Lots of cash. Okay, also, this couple, they're still together, but they did sign a prenup.
Absolutely, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. He went through a horrible divorce with his first wife. I think it was $100 million, and he didn't want to do it again, and I don't blame him. Do you?
No, so if he strays, if he is not faithful, she gets a big chunk of change.
She gets more money.
Wow.
So obviously that was a concern of hers.
Okay, and everybody heard about this case.
4 years, $27 million. Who would you be married to for 4 years for $27 million? I'd do all,
Anyone?
It would be limitless.
Well, my goodness. Okay, so talking about celebrities, that's one thing. But just for regular folks like you and me, you're saying it's just smart in today's society.
I see it ebb and flow. Right now, I see a lot of prenuptial agreements. I think it's a good sign. To me, it shows good communication between the couple. Mm-hmm. And I represent a lot of males, predominantly males, and I tell them if she's willing to sign it, that's 99% of the battle. She's telling you she loves you, and if this is what is part of the deal, she'll do it.
I love the analogy that you made earlier when we were chatting. You said, do you have a refrigerator? Do you have a warranty? Where is your warranty? And then you talked about how that can be sort of the same as a prenup.
You and I are happily married. Where are you going to put your prenup? You're going to do exactly what I tell you to do. You're going to put it in a safe, and you're going to give it to your best friend. If you two stay happily married, you probably don't even know where it is. 30 years later, gee, where did we put that prenup? You don't even know. It only comes up if you're getting a divorce, so stop and think about it. It may be a tough initial topic, but if you stay happily married, it's no more valuable than a warranty. But when your washing machine or refrigerator breaks, then what do you do?
Pull it out.
Exactly.
Wow. Lori, thanks so much for chatting with us today. Law Office of Lori Clark Viviano. And you know what? I know it doesn't sound romantic in the season of June weddings, but you know what? I hear some of your points, and it kind of does sound practical.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Lori, for joining us today on your Friday.